Tom Brady chimes in on San Francisco 49ers Brock Purdy and his performance against the Dallas Cowboys. He also sees some similarities in his game and Brock's game and their situations as well. Pretty funny little nuggets Tom's going to talk about from his podcast, Let's Go. Take a listen to what he had to say about Brock Purdy right here.
Tommy, it's full flight already for the San Francisco 49ers. I know we're just 5 weeks into this thing, but they run the Dallas Cowboys out of the arena last night up in Santa Clara. How do you explain this Brock Purdy? He's never lost a game in the National Football League. Yes, he lost the championship game, but he really didn't play because he could barely hand off the football.
They're doing a great job. It's just, and I played them last year, and they got a good team, and I played on a lot of great teams over the years too. And what did we do? We controlled the line of scrimmage. We ran the ball well. We stopped the run. They rushed the passer. They've been playing with leads, and I give Coach Shanahan a lot of credit too, because he's done a great job. And, you don't hear of guys like Brock Purdy until Brock Purdy's doing amazing things out on the field. So it's kind of a fun story. And I hope it continues for him, because he seems like he's a really humble, young man, and he wants to go out there and do great things. And people, I think the more you kind of have that chip on your shoulder like he does, and there were not quite the expectations, it's nice to go out there and continue to prove people wrong. So, they're off to a great start in the season. There's a lot of teams that are kind of off to some great starts. There's some that, it's been tough. It's been a tough road for certain teams. So, but again, it's only 5 weeks in. I played on a Super Bowl team that we were 5-5 in 2001, and we ended up winning the Super Bowl. The New York Giants beat us twice. I think they were 9-7 both of those years. So it's a long way to go. But it is nice to sit back and enjoy watching football in a different capacity.
Can you relate it all to this Brock Purdy? Did you have a roommate back when you became the starter for the Patriots? He has a roommate now. He's paying whatever he's paying for rent, and he's, it's such an unlikely story that we hear this today. You did it those 23 years ago, but times have changed so much. You just wouldn't think that is the case.
Well, it's just because the world of like promotion, self-promotion, there's a lot of hype built into a lot of things, and he's kind of under the radar, but he just goes about his job. And I think a lot of people can really respect that in a lot of different industries. It's nice to have people that can show up every day, put the team first, do what they're asked to do. And, he's done a good job of that. He's really exceeding a lot of people's expectations. And I think the Niners in general are playing great football and exceeding a lot of people's expectations. So, the difference is you got to keep it going all year. Everyone thinks through 5 weeks, oh, this is the way things are going to go. And as we know, I've been on a team that was 10-0 at one point, and we finished 12-4. We lost 4 of our last 6 and lost in the championship game. So, I just try to caution people from making preliminary judgments about the team. And we're in the world of anticipatory judgments. But, when you've been in sports like I've been in sports for a long time, I think you take it as they come. Who's going to win in the NFL? Whoever plays good that week.
I think it's pretty funny that both Tom Brady and Brock Purdy had roommates because they were so late in the draft when they were selected. So they both had roommates when they started out. And it's, there's been some comparisons between the two. But, it's obviously still really early for 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy. We're not going to compare him to Tom Brady at all. But just interesting to hear Tom Brady talk about him, Brock Purdy's performance, his rise, all that different type of stuff. What did you think about what Tom Brady had to say about Brock Purdy? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.